Ow, I kind of hurt myself there. You know what's weird? I mentioned this before in my actually, you know what I didn't do? Oh my god, how could I do this? How could I do this again? Hold on.
Bad news!
What is it called again? Yeah, that's bad news. All right, what happened?
Boss got arrested again!
I just saw the stupid Miss Hina thing. Oh my god. Okay. This is I'm.
Just now, someone from the Tenryo Commission came to post a notice on the bulletin board saying our festival has to be suspended.
What? Why?
I don't know what happened. I think maybe the boss sent some flyers to Tenshukaku.
Oh my goodness.
He did say that the Shogun would definitely not want to miss the almighty Arataki Great and Glorious Drumalog Festival after all.
Well, I think Boss is right. The almighty Shogun would definitely want to come to the festival.
Yeah, don't you agree?
You know, I'm facepalming, but I think it's kind of cute that he would think so.
Come on, who cares what we think?
I do.
Anyway, the boss was arrested on the spot by the Okuzumeshu. They took him to the Tenryo Commission.
What are you gonna do?
Shinobu's probably on the case by now. I heard the Okuzumeshu charged the boss with causing a disturbance in a restricted military zone.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Then Madame Kujo-Sara changed it to obstructing the public order.
Ah, that despicable Kujo Tengu. How could she get away with charging Boss with a felony over something like this?
You idiot! That's a misdemeanor! She downgraded the offense. Usually you just get a warning for that. Anyway, I guess we'll just have to wait until the boss gets out before seeing what to do about the festival. Don't worry, Traveler. With Shinobu on the case, everything's gonna turn out just fine. You've been so supportive of our festival. When the boss gets out, I'm sure he'll want to thank you in person. I hope your journey, like our festival, will go from strength to strength.
From strength to strength!
You know, I actually, I didn't realize, because, ooh, give me the crab. Where's the crab? Where is he? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
We're way
I missed my
behind
crabs.
schedule.
I was actually, you know, it's kind of funny seeing Ganyu swim for seagrass, because it kind of looks like a, you know, it reminds me of a fun fact. The moose is I wouldn't say semi-aquatic animal, but they do frequently, like, go... Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself. The orca is one of the natural predators of the mighty moose. Fun fact. Alright, so what was I saying? That's what that reminds me of. I actually did this by accident. I clicked escape
You wanted to?
when I was doing a drum-along performance.
I want to see your performance again too, but the Tenryo Commission has ordered us to put everything on hold.
No!
You're putting me in a difficult position here. Oh, I know. Since it's you, we can say we're friends hanging out and having fun.
Oh yeah,
The Tenryo Commission won't be able to say anything against that.
technicality. Go against
This
us.
is a pretty genius idea, isn't it? I mean, at least half as genius as Boss's ideas.
Ah.
Bring it on, Traveler. Begin your performance.
Alright, I was worried I'd have to finish the actual quest. Okay, let me finish everything else. Alright, so Itto's is next. This is gonna be horrible. My fingers aren't in the right position. How do I do this again? Wait, which one is J, K? Oh god, oh god. It's starting. It's so fast. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh no, I'm missing. Oh no, I'm missing everything. Alright, it's all good. It's all good. Dang it, I keep. Ah! Oh, look at the camera shot. That's pretty nice. I'm such an idiot. No! Oh my god. No! You know what? I still got 3,000 somehow. I forgot who Itto's theme reminds me of. It's very distinct. Who does it remind me of? Alright, that's a new record apparently. Alright, who's next? Oh, I did everyone. Okay, so that's all you had to do to freaking make the... Okay, that's great. I kind of want to try Cleese again. Oh, she's got the best one. No. Yoimiya and Klee have like the best theme songs. Okay, where are we going? I got 122. Ooh, Expedition World. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Catherine, what do you do? Oh, wait, what? For commission to reach the what? What? Commission is suited for us. Don't tell us upon may want us to look at the... Okay, or pick up some garbage from the rooftop. Oh, don't misunderstand. The suited commission is indeed suited for you, and by suited, I mean it's fun, and there are riches to be had as well. Rich rewards? Being fun certainly doesn't seem important to Paimon, huh? Being fun is also important. So what's the commission about? The requester is a toy merchant from Fontaine. His name is Bertrand, and he's come to sell toys in Inazuma and is currently looking for an assistant to help him with toy making. He's a businessman after all. That explains why he's promised some very generous rewards when he put up the request with the Adventurers Guild. But somehow, he can't leave Rito at the moment. Please go and ask him about the details of the commission. Sure, we'll head to Rito right now and look for him right away. Okay, so I just started the next quest. Not the one I want. I'm guessing we're gonna have to go over here for Itto. Arataki numero uno. Story quests. Great Namakari off. Commissions. Is this one? No. 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 Wait a minute. Money Bazaar Adventure. Event details. Wait, is that it? Whatever. I'm just gonna assume we have to go to the Tenryou Commission. Ayatsu's here to bust out his friend. Oh gosh. Seriously though, which one is it? Was I not paying attention? Do we not have to do anything else now? Am I done with the event? Okay. Oh, everyone's gone. Cancel.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm just passing.
What a pity. I wanted to see your performance again.
This is. You know, it would be really nice if this turns into a little music, like, you know. Oh crap. If one day, like in game wise, right? We're probably never gonna see it, but like, it's nice to think that, you know, maybe one day, Itto's persistence. No. What's the word for it? No, come back here. His determination with all. Oh no, the butterfly! Get over here, crab. If one day later down the line this becomes like an actual no, the crab. If one day this becomes a like a recurring thing, you know, like within the games, like world, like it becomes an actual like music, cultural, whatever performance exchange, you know. Jose. What did I get? Oh, the drum. Ooh. Hoseni. I wish they would voice these already, considering how many of them we've had. Well, maybe they shouldn't now that I think about it, because if they've already had so many of them, it would, you know, end up costing a lot. You're here. Yep, we're here to help. I was just checking the Pursuna's spike, and I must say that Liyue's miners are made of stern stuff. Just 2 of them were enough to transport the spike here. But since the spike has some very fine moving parts, I need to check if it's been affected while in transit. In theory, though, everything should be fine. Well, that's what you said the last time, too, and you nearly got Paimon and Ayato into deep trouble. I should change my name. Well, I did say that there— oh no, I pressed it! Ah! Everything's prepared, and once initialized and in operation, the spike will not need any initial elemental energy input to maintain its charging state. Wait, it doesn't need any initial charging? Yes. Before I had to adapt it to Inazuma's environment, and so I modified it so that it could only charge and operate through the use of electro energy. However, that's not the original operating mode of the Persona Spike. Originally, it was intended to function in this sort of environment. In fact, this dark mud is its power source. The mud provides the power to the spike? That's right. And that's why the spikes are perfectly suited to solving this issue. If you consider it, this dark mud issue we're having in the chasm has both symptoms and source, both of which must be resolved. One of these sources, the ley lines. Exactly. As such, we must nip the problem in the dark mud by sealing the openings in the ley lines through which the dark mud is spewing out. Of course, the sealing of the ley lines will not completely solve the problem of the dark mud that's already come out. However, the spikes has the ability to absorb the energy within the dark mud and decrease its power as a contaminant. This is what we call fixing the symptoms. This way, the dark mud has already reached the surface. The dark mud that has already reached the surface will serve as a power source for the spike, and the spike continues. And as the spike continues operation, it will close the ley lines from which the mud is spewing forth. He just said that. As for those monsters who have already been affected by the dark mud due to long-term exposure, they will lose the enhancements they got from it and be weakened. Ooh, that's like 3 birds with 1 stone. You know what? This spiky is better than Paimon thought. Persuna's brilliance truly is such that one might almost believe that the spike was specifically made to solve problems such as these. I guess if that guess of mine is true, then this whole process of solving the dark mud problem could serve as a valuable experimental data in the future. Who knows, this research might even allow me to discover some hitherto unknown principles behind how Personas could affect the ley lines using certain devices. This subject has great value, honestly. If I could win the Academy's prize with this, that would be wonderful. We already know what this is. This is a prize that the Academy uses. Alright. To young researchers! Wait, didn't we already know that he was young? He's just like old from stress or something? Each and every year, the sages will go over research reports sent in and cast votes to select the winner. The criteria for winning are that the subject must be groundbreaking, creative, and that the person sending the report must have great potential and be under the age of 40. All those who have won the Kavina's prize while under the age of 40, would go on to win great renown in the Academy. That sounds awesome! Well, let's start the spike right up now. Let's hope it solves our problems. That said, please take note that while the spike is a very impressive piece of equipment, it is also quite intricate and fragile. If it is hit while operating, or if it is submerged by dark mud which can cause fouling, the spike will turn off automatically to prevent any further damage. As such, please be aware of the mud and of the monsters while you operate the device. Hoseni. Yeesh, I don't like this at all. Continuously purify the environment. Yeah, we're fine. Actually, I probably should have read that, but okay. It is to be suspected the spikes and need charging.
Kamisato on. Suiyu!
No! What the?
Blaze over. Kick. Power that ended Haishan.
Oh my god.
Mind the daily.
Gee, time to go. Win it. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. This isn't good. Eyes on me.
All right. You know, that was a lot harder with the other guy that I did this with. I helped someone else with his...
Kamisato Ari.
Oops.
Suiyu.
I helped someone out with his... Yo, he was echoing. I didn't know they echo. It's probably because I have my headphones in and I can hear it now. The effects are better than I thought. We recorded all the phenomena we've seen and the data we've collected. And most importantly, the dark mud was completely cleared. It's just that... Why do you look so unhappy? Is it a bad thing that the mining complex is all clean? Let me think. Well, when Khedive and I analyzed the situation previously, we believe that the opening in the ley lines through which the dark mud came should be here. I don't think that such an opening would have been this easy to clear out, so the true point of entry must be elsewhere. And in this case, the affected areas also include the frontline mines. Exactly. This means that the point through which the dark mud is flowing in the tunnels is in the tunnels. Such areas will be far more narrow, allowing for greater buildup of mud and making it easier for the monsters to swarm in, thus worsening our problems. Still, I have full faith in the spikes. It is, after all, Persuna's great creation. Let me just do a bit of maintenance work on it first. I'll call over the miners who agreed to move the spike into the tunnels over. My goodness, I don't know how to read. Oh. Say again? Speaking of which, those miners are surprisingly reliable. Their footing was incredibly stable as they moved the spike from the camp to this place. I do hope that things will go as well when they move the spike further down into the tunnels. Oh, wait till the next day. Wait, what happens if I... Hold on. Let me do this. Ooh, what's this? I forgot about this. Heck yeah. Will he just disappear? It's 9 o'clock. Let's pretend we just slept at night and woke up at 6. The crack of dawn. Speaking of the crack of dawn, I gotta make something to eat. Oh, he's gone. Can you guys hear the fireworks in the background? I have my sensitivity a little high. I mean, I can hear it myself. I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. Oh, because, you know. Hoseni. Where's those dudes? Tao. You're just in time. We were discussing how to move the spike in. I must say, however, that the situation is far more serious than we anticipated. This is bad. There's too much dark mud here, and it's crawling with monsters attracted by the mud. We can't move the spike in. We can't find any path forward at all. We're still a long way off from the mining tunnels. Come on, we've got to try again. If it still doesn't work out, let's go back out there and grab a few more buddies to help out. I mean, am I not too the mining superstar? I can carve through a mountain with but a few swings of my pickaxe. These monsters are no match for me. Let's get moving. Keep on faking. We'll see how much redder your face can get from all the coughing. Nonsense. We can't proceed any further in. Long-term exposure to this mud will have severe consequences. The large number of monsters makes things even more dangerous. But we all saw it, didn't we? We put the machine in the mining complex and it was cleaned up just like that. If we could get rid of all this mud sooner, this isn't the time to be prioritizing speedy solutions. Whether it be in experiments or in problem solving, proceeding without preparation and proper examination is too rash. One mistake could cost lives. Your own life is of the utmost importance. This is one of the basic axioms of the Academy's lab manual. As a researcher from the Academy, I cannot simply stand by and allow such foolhardiness. But if we stop, who's going to do something about all this mud? If it continues to attract these monsters, it won't matter if we brought another 20 people in. We couldn't make it any headway. Let me think. If this really is unworkable and we can activate the spike once more, we're here first. Here? That's right. I just gave the dark mud emissions a once-over, and though they are faster than how they were the day before in the mining complex, this is not yet the heart of the problem, so the purification rate should be quicker than the rate at which the dark mud can flow out. Those monsters in the chasm were attracted by the dark mud, and I suspect that it must be affected by its energies. So setting the spikes up here and decreasing the mud's influence in the vicinity should also be of help to you, traveler. If we clear out the mud, the monsters should stop congregating. Once that's happened, we can try moving the spike further in. Alright, then let's do this. You two, head back to the camp and rest first. We'll have need of you later. Come on, I don't need to rest yet. I actually was about to call. It's not time for the mining superstar to lay down his pickaxe just yet. If it's clearing monsters, I can help out too. Quit the tough guy act already. I've seen this pattern of yours before. This is the traveler we're talking about. Where he gets to fix things, there's little people like you and I have to fear. We'll leave the dark mud in this area to you. You got it. Ah, yes, traveler. This entire area is covered in mud. The situation is far worse than I thought. There are also lots of monsters nearby, so stay on your toes. I'll take care of it. No, I mean stay on your toes regarding the spike. I have full confidence in your abilities, but less so in the awesome yet fragile spike. Please be sure that the spike makes it through unscathed. Oh, that's cool. Circulation theory. As you defeat all the opponents within a time limit, the spike in operation will release shock waves at intervals that will deal damage to the opponents they hit and dispel the buffs that these opponents possess. The arena will constantly brim over with dark mud. Once this mud covers the spike, it will cause a fault that prevents the spike from unleashing shockwaves. Using the blooming light to destroy the oozing concentrations to maintain the spike's operation such that it may continue to aid you.
This is long overdue.
Back at ya! To ashes!
Be still.
Oh no, the shockwave.
Go! Phew! Huh? Go!
Whoa, 58. Let's see if I can do it again. No, I didn't do it again.
Power that ended high.
I probably shouldn't have wasted my burst on that. 2 more opponents. What are we gonna get? Bismages or something? Ah, the husks! You know what's funny is that as a Beto, you actually do have the ability to parry them, and not erect the shields. But you got to be very precise with it. Because I've done it before, unless they freaking like made them their like openings a little bit better. Because back when Enkanomiya came out with these guys, I was able to kill them even with Beto. I don't like that at all. I hate it. I hate that they. I really do think
Blaze over!
parrying should be a little bit better. My, as I should have expected of you, I suppose. Now the dark mud and the monsters are gone, with minimal damage to the spike. I'm most glad that you were able to. You were the one that Khedive got to help us out. If it were anyone else, I would doubt they would have been able to solve this issue quite so handily. Kind of want to get ahead now. I want to jump on those things again. No, it's gone! Where's my jumping pad? Alright, now I gotta wait till the next one. Oh!
Should replace my hammer.
I'm so glad Beto's skill is not based off her her current HP, and well, the shield, that is, because her shield is based off her current HP, not her max. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill it. Oh my god, he saw me oh, never mind. Hosseini. Hosseini, are you alright? I think I must be feeling the effects of myself. I must have stayed here too long while thinking about how to move the spike towards the ley line rupture. It's not a big deal though. I've had some rest and I'm feeling much better already. At the same time, I've also thought of a solution to it's just that, well, I must say that finding a way to remove the Persona spike around is actually not as hard as finding excuses to extend report submission dates. Since the mud covers the ground, we can make it float just a little by using hot air balloons and transport the spike that way. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good idea. Of course, this will help us solve the dark mud problem to some extent, but in areas where it is blocked up by the tunnel, we might still have trouble getting a hot air balloon through. And this is without speaking of the monsters that the mud will attract. I'm afraid I will have to leave such things to you. Don't worry, between Paimon and the Traveler, all these monsters won't even know what hit them. I guess you're the star of the show now, Paimon. I should have lent you a hint. Oh, wait, I actually didn't even read it. Well, Paimon's mostly just cheering you on from the sides, you know? And to think that laughing just a little would make me cough this much. Whatever the case, Tu and Hao are packaging the Persona spike and getting the balloon ready. I'd have packaged the Persona spike myself, but the mere effort of standing up for a while was enough to make to send me into coughing fits. How embarrassing. It looks like I'll have to train my body as well as my academic mind in the future. Go and look for them. That is, you know, a good idea. I probably should have spoken to him earlier. I hope you succeed in transporting the spike. Oh my god, they're gonna die! Tu Hao? Hu Tao. Traveler, you're just in time. We're done wrapping up this thing. Guess that dude from Sumeru's explanation, guess the dude from Sumeru explained how we're gonna do this hot air balloon thing, right? Come on, Hosseini's not some dude from Sumeru. He's here to help us with the dark mud. Couldn't you have a bit more respect? Hey, this is just a friendly form of address. Right, whatever. The balloon can be used and the purification device also has been prepared. Ayato, if you need any help from the mining superstar... Actually, never mind. I can't really help you right now. At least you got some self-awareness. Go get some rest. Whatever. If you want to start moving the device, just start the hot air balloon right up. Be careful of the mud and the monsters. Okay, cool. Emergency escort. Escort the hot air balloon to its destinations to complete the challenge. When you encounter dark mud or dark mud monsters along the way, the transportation process will stop. Clear them out as soon as possible to allow the balloon to reach its destination. I got so many friends online. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh my god, that hurt my ears.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Could never quite seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay, everybody. I have returned. I have returned. Alright, so I just want to I just want to go make some tea. And now it's just gonna it's just gonna finish cooking, steeping. That's the word. How do I do this? Where are the little? Where are they? Let me do some scouting first. They're gonna be all the way over there. All right, let's do this. No, I went the wrong way. This is perfect.
Next on the agenda.
I actually like how strategically placed some of these are. You have to not really go out of your way that much, but you do have to, you know, go, oh, I could have jumped there. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's my timer.
To ashes!
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
All right then. Like I was saying. Oh, no way. They actually waited.
All hail.
Well, they didn't wait. They actually came for me instead. I love Ayato. His energy recharge is ridiculous. It also helps because I have I'm sure you guys have already noticed. I mean, oh no! Oh, I gotta clear it. Oh, hold on. What if I go all the way down there first? Okay, where is it? 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 Alright, this is my favorite tactic to use. It's awesome because, you know, I have a Ganyu, and so I can just nuke him! No! No! It didn't work.
Born of ice and fire.
I may have overreacted. Be still. All right, time to get serious. Mind the daily.
Cross over.
After the spike has been moved to the tunnel depths, Hosini arrives at the site of the rupture. Well, the spike has finally been placed. According to my estimations, this should be the opening, which the ley lines are overflowing. If we can get the spike running here, we can affect the ley lines such that the opening can be closed. I believe that this will solve our problem for good. So are we starting now then? No, we cannot. I must perform another round of checks. We can't afford to have another problem like the one we faced. No, it's going too fast. Once the spike is ready, we'll be rid of this terrible mud and the monsters that come with it. You know what? I'm gonna have to kill him anyway, so I'll come back to him. What's up? Ah, you're finally back. How's your investigation going? The spike's adjustment had been completed. I'm still a little worried, but we can only leave it here in the tunnels. I've asked Khedive to make some medicine for Tu and Hao as well. That's all up to you now. Initialize the spike and seal the openings through which the dark mud is gushing out. Honestly, when Khedive first came to me for help, I thought to myself that I'd just pack up the spike and head to Samira if things didn't work out. In any case, we've done enough experiments on the spikes already. More than enough to have data that can support a full report. But Tu and Hao? If I just left them here, they would have to deal with this dangerous dark mud for the rest of their lives. I've decided that if my research could not help them, and was only good for publishing reports, then it would not be worth very much at all. That's why I decided to find some way to stop the ley lines from spewing this mud. I must admit, coming into contact with this dark mud was something of a wake-up call for me as well. I believe in your strength, but the areas where the mud flows freely are still very dangerous, so be very careful. Okay. Alright, yeah, so he's just saying the same thing. So each time they do that, they're just saying the same thing. The place is covered in mud, the monsters are affected by the mud. Oh, he's gone! That's awesome. Continued cleanup. Use the spike to defeat opponents and clear the dark mud within the time limit to accrue score. Defeating a certain opponent will grant you more points than defeating any ordinary ones.
Cascade.
Yo, I'm about to die.
Eyes on me!
The depth's back.
Blaze over!
Be still. Mind the deluge.
Higher, higher, can't fight fire!
Cascade.
Crew, set sail for home.
Kamisato Ari. Suiyu.
Cross over!
Oh, that clears them out right away.
Go! For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost.
Oh, there's more. He moved up. Or did he? The last part, at least. Yep. How do you like the background? Hoseni, how did it go? Did you manage to operate the spike successfully? Most of the dark mud is gone. Good, good. Though the spike cannot seal the opening in one go, as long as it is successful once, continued operation should not be an issue. This means that it really is just a matter of time before the opening closes completely. Our problem is therefore solved. I must record this. For all I know, I may become yet a figure of some influence in the Academy once the full research report on the spike is submitted. I might even write it into my future memoirs. I can see it now. My experiments with the preternaturally skilled Ayato at the chasm. I'll be waiting for that day to come. Well, I fear I'm not hardly as good at writing stories as I am at reports. I can only hope that you will forgive any flaws in my work. I'm kind of sad. Is that really it? I mean, I did kind of wait. I waited a lot, so. Wow. I'm so disappointed. Oh, whoops. I still can't get over that they're giving us 80 Paimon gems. Look at that. 50, 50, 100? That's a lot. If you need a higher score, it's co-opable. I don't think I need a higher score, do I? Yeah, I noticed that it was co-opable because it was giving me the chance to do it again. No, yeah, 6,100. Oh, that'd be pretty good. That's it. Okay. Oh, you love to see it. Look at that. Oh, wait, it's already gone. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. Whoops. Oh, I got expedition rewards to take care of. So, is your name Sork Time? Is that how you say it? $1,500 HP points. I haven't seen my I haven't seen a statue that low in like forever. That was actually kind of fun. It only took me like 20 minutes to do all that. Considering I took like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to freaking go and make my tea. I might as well start this. And we'll see where it goes. Whoops. How are you, Sork? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Because I would love some feedback. Yo, he looks like Javier. Except he's got greenish kind of hair. Aha! I now have everything ready. I'll sell each toy for thousands of mora. Then, with tens of thousands of them sold, I can easily earn tens of millions. Hello, are you Bartran? Ah, yes, I am. Are you two toy buyers who caught wind of my business? But it's a shame that I cannot sell you any toys yet because I haven't started mass production. But no worries, the production line is being built as of now. You can register and make a deposit if you're interested. I'll inform you when the toys are ready, and then you can proceed to pay the balance. Hold your horses, we're not here to buy any of your toys. Oh? You aren't toy buyers? So if you don't mind, so if you got something to say, tell me quick, and don't waste my time. And be concise, my time is precious. Whoa, what a change of attitude. We're here to help. Ah, so you're the assistant sent by the Adventurers Guild. Welcome. You could have told me earlier. Yes, I did put up that request. How should I address you two? Paimon is Paimon. Then how about you? I am Ayato. Ayato? I think I've heard this name somewhere. Once. Were you once a wanted criminal too? Once? Two? Ah, that's a long story. I was once arrested by the Tenryou Commission due to a small accident. What on earth did you do to get yourself arrested by the Tenryou Commission? Yeah, it's not a big deal. I missed something when I made the last batch of toys. It was really a small mistake. Not a big deal. Well, those toys would explode once you triggered something inside of them. That's all. That's all? It's really no biggie. No one got hurt. But the Dojin from the Tenryou Commission still confiscated my toys without a second thought. The way I see it, those toys would still be sold as lovely-looking bombs. When I first arrived, I borrowed some mora from the International Trade Association to start my business. Who would have thought that I would have ended up being confined in Rito, not allowed to enter other areas of Inazuma? You obviously had this coming. Hang on, since you owe the International Trade Association money, how do you plan on paying us? You can rest assured that I haven't spent all my money, and I can clear my debt once I'm able to produce toys again and get them sold. Then I can give you the rich rewards as promised. Is this really gonna work? Have some confidence in Inazuma's toy market. My toys were very popular before realizing they could explode. And you know what? They've actually gotten even more popular after that. Anyway, if my plan still fails in the end, I'll pay off my debt by giving all the toys to Kurisu. So please, lend me a hand. But what do you want us to help you with? Well, all my toys are produced by this machine that I built. It's called a one-of-a-kind, never-failing engineering-grade, second-generation furnace-powered machine. Speaking of my one-of-a-kind, I'm not repeating that again. Alright, let Paimon think about it. Let's call it the Great Machine. Wait a second, that name is too short. It doesn't sound impressive at all. Sometimes the shorter it is, the easier it is to remember. The Great Machine. Paimon thinks that it rolls off the tongue very well. Okay. I've indeed been told that I have had a bad taste in names, so I'll take your word for it, just this once. Paimon's taste in names isn't exactly any better. Hey. Anyway, my Great Machine can automatically analyze the materials added into it, and then choose the most appropriate method to assemble them. But the last time I added some strange mechanics that caused the toys to explode, so this time I reflected on the mistake and rebuilt the machine. Theoretically speaking, it should be fine. Theoretically speaking, that's why I've needed people to test it. All in all, the collection process involves 3 steps: source material collection, elemental charge, and core activation. We need to collect things like ores, fruits, and flowers as the base for materials. Next, we infuse the materials with elemental energy to allow the process to move forward, and finally, we power the materials with the energy drawn from the cores of elemental life forms. Today, let's try the first step: source material. Here, Take this material collector and remember to directly put anything you collect into the collector, lest it be contaminated by other elements. Let me just adjust the device one last time. I'm counting on you to collect the materials. Equip the material collector. Alright, he literally just said that, so I'm not gonna, you know. Let's see what else he has to say. Have you collected the materials? The source materials play a critical role in shaping the toys. Be careful with your choice. Collect 3 wild ores. I'm sorry, not 3 wild ores. 3 ores in the wild. Jeez, where am I gonna find ore? Actually, I know just a place to go get ore. The crab. No! Okay, I'm a little disappointed. There's usually ore around here. I find... Ore. Ore. Where am I gonna find ore? I don't want to have to look all over the place. Alright, I know where to find ore. Oh, I'm an idiot. There we go. Do elderberries count as flowers? No, they don't. Okay, what about mint? Yes, it does. Oh no, I just collected the fruits. Alright, thankfully there's a lot of elderberries in this area. There are apples right there, and there it is. I'm pretty sure elderberries count as fruit, right? They should. It'd be weird if they don't. Oh, they do. Pine cones do not count as fruit. How dare you? Is he really gonna use that for freaking fruit? How's it going? Have you collected any materials? They're all in the collector. Alright then, let me add the materials to my one-of-a-kind, never-failing. It's the Great Machine. Fine, let me add the materials into the Great Machine. Bertrand connects the collector to the Great Machine. Wow, and what's next? Will the machine go chug 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 and then spell out all the toys with a crackle and kaboom? That's totally impossible. What are you thinking? That's only the first step. That's only the first step of the 3 processes. We're far from getting things done. Paimon gets it, so we need to complete all the processes. Yep, we need 3 processes in order to produce the toys. What's so much work, though? Look at you, always wanting a quick fix. It takes patience to make toys. We must infuse every process with... With what? Oh, Paimon gets it. It's toys we're making after all, so we must infuse every process with real passion. Yep. My passion for Mora. Although that's not what Paimon was thinking, Paimon does share the sentiment. Hey, Paimon's just trying to make conversation. Then Bertrand, what do we do next? Should we move on to the following processes? No worries, since I've already recently adjusted the machine and this particular process hasn't been tested yet, I need to check if it works well with the materials. This requires some time, so just come back later. Bertrand! Ah! Traveler, Paimon. Splendiferous. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. Perfect timing. My one and only great machine has finished processing the materials you've collected. And how did that go? Well, come now. This is the machine I created. Of course, there were no issues at all. My techniques were, after all, forged in the fires of Fontaine. And of course, no one knows the operations and workings of such devices better than we, the people of Fontaine. I blame the previous explosive nature of the product on rushed preparation and lack of helping hands to help hoover up the necessary materials. Things will be different this time. So you say? If it still explodes, well, then my final deposit and the rest of my life will go up in smoke too. So even if you don't believe me, you can have faith in my resolution to put my life on the line for this. You know, Paimon never thought that this toy-making thingamajig was supposed to require that much resolve. Well, regardless, we need to begin the next process of our work. For safety's sake, let me just ask you this first. Of the 3 processes, the one you've completed is the source material collection. Now then is the next step, core collection and charge collection. Oh, now then is the next step. I believe it's core collection. Congratulations on being wrong. If you really did go out and do that, then you'd have a part in the collapse of my fortunes. The correct answer is elemental charge. Well, all in all, this elemental charge is essentially performed by affecting the elements while carrying the material collector. For example, I could stand in a river while carrying the collector to collect hydro if I wanted to collect electro. You need to be struck by lightning? Well, you know, you are adventurers. I believe that you have an adventurer's constitution. Oh, so it's our constitution you believe in. To be honest, coming in contact with elemental life forms is probably our best bet. During my previous travels in Inazuma, I marked out 3 different locations frequented by elemental beings. I actually wanted to sneak over there myself by boat and make contact with those creatures myself, if no help came. That's way too risky. Well, now that you're here, why don't you go out and try your luck in those places? Yes, indeed I believe I shall leave this to you. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, we're done. 60. It's gonna be all today. I'm actually not. I actually kind of want to play with that. Actually, you know what I really want to play with? I want to play with the gear freaking puzzles that were shown in the 2.8 stream. I think I'm gonna end it here though. It's kind of late, and I've already been streaming for an hour. I mean, I've had fun. I'll probably do the rest of it tomorrow or some other day. Look at that. 2 more levels to go. It's actually surprisingly evil to level up the battle pass. Alright, everybody. I will see you probably tomorrow. I'm not sure. But that's it. So